What's up, everybody? We're back with some more Banners of Ruin.
Yeah.
And today, we're going for double bear, because that's how we said we were going to roll. We're just going to go through all of the races. But now we have oaths. And oaths are ways to make the game slightly harder for you. But they give you score multipliers. So we can go through them real quick. We got Blood Pact. Any party member death ends the game. If anyone dies, game over.
That's the worst.
I actually like that one because I try to make it so nobody dies. You got Ethereal. Unplayed cards left in the hand during cleanup are banished rather than discarded. So you better play your things. Opulent. Whenever you add a card to your deck, lose 50 florins.
Shouldn't that be the opposite of opulent?
You are opulent, your deck is not.
You're so opulent, you're throwing money away.
Yeah. Timid. Whenever a party member dies during a campaign, all remaining party members will lose 1 max will. I feel like you just mix that with this one and just be like, look, I don't care. Look, if somebody dies, it's over.
Yeah.
Screw it. Blood Moon. This one has several tiers. Enemies regain 5 vitality per turn. 10 vitality, and then 25%.
Jesus!
Yeah.
How about no?
I think that one's not too bad. Contempt. All enemies with charge Fury. Start combat with 5 stacks of Fury. And then all enemies with Fury start with 10 stacks of Fury. And then all enemies with Fury start with 15 stacks of Fury. So there's not too many enemies that have Fury, but the ones that do will be a problem.
Sure.
Cultists. Bleeding applied to party members is increased by 50%.
By party members.
Bleeding applied by party members is increased by 50%, but any bleeding they gain no longer ticks down. Okay.
So that's actually a
bonus. You can do a bleed build.
Yeah. And especially if you're doing bears, it's like, oh no, the bleed doesn't tick down. Healed.
And then tier 2 is that, plus they also suffer double bleed damage. And then this one is it no longer ticks down and cannot be removed, and they take double bleed damage.
But they also bleed double.
Yeah.
So the upside is also increased on that third one.
Yes, but oh god.
But yeah, because then that takes away the bears' benefit.
I was gonna be like, the bears are just like, oh god, why doesn't this go away?
Yeah.
We got Drum Guard. Enemies deal an additional 50% damage to armor. Enemies deal double damage to armor, and enemies deal triple damage to armor.
Yeah, you don't need armor, right?
There are some builds that don't require armor, but I like armor. Exhausted. Every turn in combat, all party members gain 1 winded. And then from the second street onwards, they gain 2 winded. And then on the third, they gain 3 winded.
Jesus. That sounds awful.
Got Fragile. Armor gains are reduced by 25%. 50%, and then at the start of your turn, lose all your armor.
Well, that goes real well with the barrel break or whatever the other one was.
Yeah, just be like, look, I don't have armor, whatever. Heathens, damage dealt and received by ruin cards is double. So
that's good and bad.
Yeah, going for a ruin deck, this is good. Damage dealt by ruin cards is doubled, but damage received from them is tripled.
Yeah.
And then
double and quadruple.
Yeah. Oof. Party members' poison ticks up by 2 each turn.
Okay.
By 5 each turn. And by 10 each turn.
Jesus. Although, in a strictly bear build,
it's not
that
bad.
might not be bad. Because it's like, oh no, we've been hit by a poison.
And poison's not terribly common.
Yeah, it's not common. It can be blocked by armor. And bears will be like, oh man, my poison ticked up by 10. Oh no, now my poison's at 20.
Maybe
now it's 20 armor.
Maybe we'll go nuts.
I'm sorry. 20 poison would become 60 armor.
Yeah, well, maybe we pump that up and do some bear shenanigans today.
Yeah.
We got lightweight. Party members can gain a maximum of 100 armor.
Yep. Drops to 75, drops to 50.
50. Plague. Enemies receive 25% less damage from poison. 50%. And then enemies cannot be poisoned. So if you don't plan on doing a poison build, you just do that and just be like, well, there you go.
Sure.
Enemies start with an extra 50% health.
Yeah.
Double health. triple health.
So this is where you take you go for the stupid build and you go Steel Man and Blood Moon. Enemies start with triple health and then they heal to full every turn.
No, thank you. We got Wasteful. Every time a card is discarded, including on cleanup, our random party member takes 2 damage.
Huh.
4 damage and 8 damage.
Dang.
And finally, what we have available is Whetstone. All enemy attacks apply 1 bleed, 2 bleed, and 3 bleed.
Rough.
Okay, so...
That said, all that's like for score.
Yeah. Although you can use it for build purposes.
Yeah.
Like the cultist thing and stuff like that.
The ruin cards.
And, it's just for extra spice.
Yeah.
Look, so we're going bears. We're going to go infected. I gotta actually click the take oath here. Boop. Let's go blood pact. We're gonna be tough bears.
Sure.
No one dies. And then since we're doing that, we can go timid.
Yeah.
Cause whatever, man.
That also means that when they come up, there's the ashen death sticks.
Yeah, we'll just go for it.
Yeah. We'll take all the drugs.
We'll take the one specific one.
Yeah.
That involves party members dying. All right, so here we go. We're gonna play through this. Other than that explanation of the new mechanic, we're gonna try to play through this a little bit quicker than last time because this goes a little long. Do we want money? Do we want to get stuff out of our deck already?
Those are the 2 that I'm between.
Yeah, because I was like, gain 1 salve is nice, but we don't need it.
Salve is a nice emergency card, but I don't actually like it that much. I like Mentor because modifying the deck, particularly early, can be good.
Okay.
Duplicate the card in your deck or leave.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, because we don't start with anything fun, do we? Not really.
Yeah. That's actually, like, duplicating Sharpened Steel is not bad.
Yeah, but even then...
That's the best card in the deck.
Even then,
So we should have just taken the money.
Probably.
Well, we have to do it now, so... It's like once you're in, you can't go back. So, okay, we have extra Sharpened Steel. We should have just taken the money, but it's fine.
Yeah. I thought it was going to let us call a card.
Yeah, me too, but I was mistaken.
Well.
Okay, well, this will break armor, so... boop.
Yeah, I'll kill the one and wound the other.
Boop.
And then honestly, which one's the rabbit poking? Have him withdraw just so that he doesn't take any damage.
Yeah, but this guy... that's not the rush.
No, it's not. Or he can guard and withdraw just to be ready, or just guard and.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna guard and just stay here, keep
Okay.
his will just in case.
And then the other guy momentum just to stack up the. I don't think it matters, but the rabbit's super dead.
Let's see. Oh, safety in numbers. That's a good thing to pick for yourself, there, guy. Okay. Ooh. We have a couple of things here. Yellow powder. I love the powders, but this is not my favorite one because I don't apply a lot of crippled.
No.
Particularly with bears. Bears aren't into crippling. That's more of a rabbit thing.
True, but if we find the pole arm.
Yeah. And then Flurry, deal weapon damage and apply 1 overwhelm if dual wielding plus 1 overwhelm. And it only costs 1.
That's not bad.
I think I like Flurry.
Sure.
Like I said, in the right setup, yellow powder is very good, but you gotta get the setup for it.
I mean, it's also the beginning of the game, so we could lean into it.
So we got an informant here. I know why you've come to Dawn Point, etc., etc. Families being held captive in Old Town. Help us flee the city, and I will arrange your entry to the keep. Find a boat and free my family, then meet us in the sewers below the royal court.
Okay. That sets up a quest for an alternate ending, I believe.
Perhaps. We gonna find out. Well, we got the flurry. Last time we tested this, the two-handing considered this dual-wielding. So.
And that time it did not.
No, it did. Because it applied the extra stack of overwhelm.
Oh, right. Because it's not multiple hits. It's just weird.
Yeah, I know.
That's not what dual wielding means.
So then.
And I'm telling you, it doesn't work with other two-handed weapons.
It worked with. The last time I tried it with a two-handed weapon, it worked. The last time I tried it with someone using a one-hander and a weapon, this is, as long as your hands are occupied, it seemed to work. So that guy's dead.
Yep.
This guy can handle that hit, so I think he's just gonna momentum, get rid of the solid footing, and then rush.
Yeah, just do it. Well, bam.
Just smack, smack, smack. Oh, you scoundrel.
And then strike, or Vanguard.
Okay, we got natural selection. We've seen that before. We got toe-to-toe. Toe-to-toe's not bad. A little expensive early game.
Yeah.
And brace is also pretty good.
Brace could be very strong, particularly early on.
You want to grab brace?
Yeah, because it's also something different. We've done the other two.
Yeah.
So let's go with brace.
Brace is very strong.
We'll try to aim for someone to be a dodgy foe.
So we got elite combat, we got elite combat, or we have just hide from all of the elite combat.
Yeah.
And I think I might. It's a little early.
A little early for elite combats?
Yeah. So we see all these guys roll up and we're just like, nah, dog.
Yeah, we don't need the heal. Doggedness sounds good.
Because there's wolves. Do you get it?
Yeah, and then a regular fight.
It's like, if I had leveled up at least once, I'd consider an elite fight, but I feel like it's a little early.
Yeah, we got nothing of value here.
Oh, well, all of these guys are aiming for this guy here.
So he should solid footing.
Solid footing or brace?
Solid
footing takes care of more, technically.
Actually, as of right now, he's blocking all of it regardless.
Yeah.
But solid footing just means he'll end up with extra armor. Because brace will only stop one of it.
And it'll cost more the next time you use it.
Yeah.
So. In that case, I think we can...
Yeah, him and a strike and make sure he's dead. And then that's it. That's all we got time for. Because early game, nobody's got stamina.
Okay. We got...
Yeah?
Guard and strike. They're splitting up their attacks now. They're going to do some bleed action, which is a little annoying.
And we don't have enough damage to kill either one of them, even with the momentum.
Yeah, so... I'll just...
Strike the same one. And then if they're splitting them up, just one guard apiece.
Yeah.
The other guy's got enough, so either one could use the momentum.
And we're each going to take a damage, which is annoying. Momentum longswords, probably.
Pretty good. He's also got the option for rush, which would be technically more damage, but do only a single target.
Well, the longsword without anything will kill this guy, so I think I
rush the other guy.
I do this.
And then longsword.
Then I do that.
And then the other guy can sharpen steel to finish off the other guy.
Yeah. Now we're level 2. Got experience strike. It's just every time you use it, it gets stronger. You have to use it every time, though.
It is a very, very good card.
In a small deck.
In a small deck. And we are early enough that we could try to keep the deck spell.
It's true. Let's see, we got flanking strike, which weapon damage, and then plus 10 if it's the only opponent in lane.
Yep.
And then another brace. Well, we can just go super defense.
We could. But again, braces get more and more expensive the longer you go.
Yeah. Do you want to try an experience strike
situation? I personally like the experience strike, especially if we can find a way to cycle through the deck faster.
So now we have to be very considerate what we put in the deck.
Yes. More banish cards, more...
Strong stuff, ruthless. Convert your charges into brutalities.
Yep.
This character's next attack applies bleed equal to brutality stacks.
Yep.
And then deal 3 damage X times for each stack of bleed on the target. So these guys are all trying to make a bleed build. They're like,
well, they can be. Yeah.
But
strong stuff is a good defensive talent, but it's a little spicier because of our pact.
Yeah. Well, no, it's less spicy and more great.
It's still technically spicy because it's still a lot of initial hit from it, so we just gotta be careful.
Yeah, but it's more using our ability to gain even more defense.
Well, yes.
I say we do that.
Yeah, sure.
This is gonna be our tank boy, right?
Sure. I think they both get stamina.
I think they both.
They both get stamina for now, but
it's like this early on they just need the stamina. But
yeah.
I do agree that he will get more will.
Hey, look, another strong stuff.
Let's see. We got reckless, cleave,
20 damage plus weapon damage to opponent's rank. Allies on your rank take 15 damage.
I can make it so he's just the only person in his rank.
Yeah.
And just go nuts.
And even if you didn't want to do that, the other guy's got strong stuff. He can heal that 15 vitality.
I don't think I'd be that spicy, but yeah, I think that's a spicy card. And then we got Bloodbath, Runa card. Select a target, gain double their current bleed stacks as brutality. Stamina cost of Bloodbath is increased by 1.
That is wild, because it's like, okay, they got 10 bleed, so I'm going to take that to get 20 brutality, which is going to put another 20 bleed on.
Yeah.
So Bloodbath is really good if you want to go heavy bleed. Reckless Cleave, I think, is fun. So he needs the stamina then.
The game was very interested in us doing a bleed build, but we're like, nah, not today.
We'll make sure we put the right character in front.
Let's see. Do we want to check out a crazy weasel?
Yeah, because the other two don't do anything helpful for us.
Let's see.
Transform a skill. Heck yeah. Guards and strikes that need to go.
Yeah, get rid of this guard. Quick hand, setup, or strategy.
Like all of them for different reasons.
If we want to go through the deck more, quick hands is what we want.
Yes, because it's 1 card now, and then 6 cards over the next 3 turns. So
Anxiety. Party takes 5 damage.
Thief,
minus 100 florins. Or
Cultist Wares.
And those other 2 are gonna last for a while too.
Yeah.
And then hey, look, more like bleedy, ruiny stuff. Well, we are gonna make ruin cards, so we could just be like, calm down, everybody.
Yeah, it's true. Make a ruin card and then discard it to draw that many back.
Or we could just be like, screw it, tooth and nail.
We actually can't afford
either one of those, yeah.
So I think we walk out of here.
Yeah.
See you, cultists. Hey, Blackfoot Stash.
Chance to offload.
Get rid of a strike.
You want to just go 1 for 1? So
I think 1 for 1. Because we picked up an extra attack and an extra defense card, so actually picked up 2 extra attacks.
Let's see. Plague Doctor. I think Wishing Well.
Wishing Well, yep.
Juicing up a card early on.
Yeah.
Let's see. Also, it removes a card from our deck again.
Yes, assuming we do the humility option, which we should.
Yeah. Alright, we'll just keep bouncing back and forth here. Oh, hey, look, apply 3 cripple. If we had that on the yellow powder.
That's a bad token, isn't it?
No.
Oh, no, it's I'm sorry, apply 3.
We're applying it to bad people.
Yes.
What if you put that on a kick? Would it apply immediately, and then would they take it?
I'm down for trying it.
Because, like that, it moves them, right? So, yeah. I feel like that's worth testing.
I think it's worth testing. Worst case scenario, we can pull it back off the card, right? The token's not locked there. I think we should crossroads.
You know what? I was skeptical at first, but we went for it.
It's the boat merchant.
Well, let's do the informant task here.
Good thing we didn't buy a card.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
The boat said it was going to cost 150.
You'll approach the merchant who stares at you through the glossy blind eyes. Greeting, what can this old fisher do for you? You explain you need a boat. Don't like the sounds of what you're up to, but the less the knows, the better. He says reluctantly, 150 florins and you'll have your boat. that don't suit you, I got other stuff for trade. So all right, we'll send the boat. Okay, next turn we'll have some money, and then buy cards or buy cards.
Knife merchant or brawler? Which one would you rather have?
Knife merchant. We have like no money, so it doesn't
That's
matter.
true. We're not buying anything.
Yeah,
we're buying none of it.
But now
we'll have money unless the other two cards.
Yeah.
Nope. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, courage is nice too.
And the powders that we don't have money for.
Yeah, I think we just need the money.
We'll just take the money.
I was like, we're so broke right now. Ooh, a hidden gem.
Hidden gem is nice.
Yeah, I think we'll take a hidden gem. What do we got?
-1
stamina cost. That on experienced strike is so good.
Yes, it is.
And then overzealous guards, large crowd, or combat. I think we do combat just because
we're combat. Yeah, go for it.
We need XP.
Oh,
yeah.
Before you do that, too late.
Did you set up something?
Yeah.
Oh, set up something.
Yeah.
Oh, set up something.
So, I mean, I don't think he wanted to have his friend take 15 damage right now. He's only got 6 armor.
No. This guy has 14 armor.
Oh, so. Right, backwards. Plus, we don't know. Although it would do 28 damage to the rank, which would be enough to straight kill the one and almost kill the other two.
And then we could finish off the other two.
Yeah. He would take 1 actual damage.
I think we still do it. We're gonna ruin this because I don't think we need it, and I think with the other cards we can finish off the riffraff.
What do we get?
Deal 5, take 1. So yeah, he took a little bit of damage.
Yeah.
But I think it's acceptable.
Just the one.
Acceptable tactical losses. Okay, but I do have to move him.
As I say.
Do we want another quick hands?
Or do we want calculating strike?
Oh, calculating strike also sets up preparations.
Or sweep kick. I don't think we need the sweep kick. I think it's fun.
I think
so. Calculating strike does the damage up front, but then draws us a total of 3 cards. Quick hands draws us a total does no damage, but then draws us a total of 7 cards.
Yes.
Quick hands will go through the deck much faster, but they do both cost 2, which is.
And we already have
a quick
one
hands.
in our hand or in our deck.
So I can see value to either one. I can also see value to saying it's too much stamina.
Yeah, I think it's a little expensive. I say we just say none.
Okay.
And then let's fix position so mistakes are not made.
Again. Doesn't actually matter which one's in front at the moment because neither one of them's really that much tankier than the other.
Yeah, but this guy's got the shield, so he can be in front.
Okay. Save a merchant.
Sure. Merchant getting shaken down.
So we can either loot them and just take money, or we can defend the merchant to get a free skill,
And this has a random outcome.
Yeah, which could be a fight. It could be damage. I like being good people, personally.
All right, sure. And then it gets us things.
Yeah, none of those are bad cards. Field dressing is nice, but we don't necessarily need it because bears.
Yeah, because we're bears.
Tensions is always a fun card, particularly if we could happen to draw tensions with the rage swing and just be like 75% more damage to everyone, 28 weapon damage to the rank.
Yeah.
That's basically just like this rank is getting annihilated right here, right now. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's marked, not overwhelm.
If there's more than one race,
they get the overwhelm,
there'll be some overwhelm.
So
I'm actually kind of in a forfeit because just because we're trying to keep the deck small,
sure,
we don't need any of that stuff.
I was willing to do it just because it costs 0. So if we're going to draw extra cards, we want to keep low costs there. So
do we want to look to find another bear?
We have enough money to get a person. The cheapest one in there is going to be $450, so we may not have a whole lot.
And I think we should get at least
one bear.
Yeah, at least one other person.
We have a bear or we have a wolf. We don't have enough for the.
We don't have enough for Denver. But hey, look, it's dirt water.
It is it's dirt water.
Well, yeah, I know. Well, the last one was dirt water too, but we call him dirt water.
Oh, weird.
He's got superior medium armor.
That's
He's
nice.
dual wielding a club and a dagger.
So 9 damage and 3 vulnerability, and then 5 damage and then.
If he's dual wielding daggers, this club's not a dagger.
No,
dirt water.
It's not.
And then spiteful. If this character has no armor, deal 5 damage and apply 3 bleed to the opponent's rank.
Okay, so he wants to throw away his armor and get dodgy.
And then the other bear that we can
has
afford
the same exact. Wait, what'd you do? Oh, you went back.
Oh,
because of the layout of the buttons there.
Okay, so then we got Denver. So superior medium armor. He's got a rondel dagger and a heavy shield. And then persecuted, deal 8 damage to target and all enemies of the same race.
Interesting. I think the other bear is better, I think.
You like the bear better?
Yeah. I don't like long term, I think he can be a rogue bear. Like if we could get him the rogue armor where he just instead of armor he just gets a dodge each turn so that he can use his ability.
All right.
That one ability card. Where'd it go?
And they'll hang out up front together because this guy needs to be by himself in his rank.
Okay. Long term, I think Dirtwater's probably going to want to be in the. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Well, I was going to say he can't be in the same rank as the other guy. It's just he is a lone boy.
Ooh, it's Spitter.
Oh, Spitter.
It's a good thing we got bears.
Oh, yeah, and poison is crazy.
Yep. Hey, look, we start poisoned. Everybody's also got 1 will, so we can do this once. So be careful.
So we're going to wait for a minute. Well, we got Reckless Cleave. And I think we have to...
Yeah, bare minimum, we should swap that other guy's armor out at one point, because he shouldn't have the superior medium.
I just left him. That was a conscious decision. I left him with the superior medium because I know he's going to be up front.
Yeah. Remember, one of his cards, Spiteful, in fact, right there, wants him to have no armor.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it does nothing.
That's true. So I guess I just cleave these barricades because I gotta get the barricades.
You just finish, and it'll break all 3 of them instantly.
Yeah. It's just a little annoying that. So here, look. I'll ruin it because I don't care.
That just seems sad.
+3 stamina, gain 1 winded, deal 8 damage, take 2 damage.
Well, that gives him enough stamina to do something else crazy.
Just clear those barricades out the way. And then he does slightly more damage. The sharpened steel of his club.
He's also got a dagger.
Yeah, but it's using the weapon damage from the club.
Bah.
Do we go for the main bad or do we take out his friends first?
Well, one of them's piercing. Oh no, he's hitting the entire back rank. Okay, yeah. Weird.
So, and he can use a shield.
He should use the shield and shield the guy behind him, honestly.
Yeah, because he's taken 2 and the back guy's taken 1. So
yeah.
Just a round shield, and then block for him as well.
Yep.
And then
for what it's worth, on a better day, it's a good thing to like use the shield and then ruin the card that was going to get banished anyway.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's fine for now, and I don't even know if we need to use the butcher card. Honestly, we could.
We could if we want to just. I think I do want to.
Okay, go for
Do
it.
we just slam dance the boss or do we kill a dude?
We have to kill them all eventually. I say we kill the ads.
Okay.
Because that'll save us damage in the short term. Yeah, just go nuts on that one guy.
And then I'm not going to use my will on anybody yet because the poison's only at 1.
But it's about to then
Yeah,
go.
but now that it goes up to 11, now before anyone does anything else... Ooh, actually, he should do this first.
Sure. And get back to full health, gain 1 poison, and then boom, 41 armor. So again, they can only do that the once, but now they're looking pretty good.
Okay, so we got a longsword situation here.
Yep.
Let's see, they're both swinging at the front row for 5 each, which is nothing.
Yep. So you can have him
it's like we could brace somebody, but that makes the cost go up, and we don't need it.
To. Someone used the Experience Strike, and the other one used the Vanguard, and that's sadly it.
And then one of you up front. Do that. Okay. Let's see. Maybe get you to do some quick hands action here.
Yep. Hey, flurry's good.
Okay. Well, I feel like this guy's gonna die if we play our cards right here. So, yeah, between like these two.
The real question is, how spicy do we want to try being? Because we can test the kick, but that'll actually give them an additional attack if we do that.
Yeah, that's why I don't necessarily want to test it.
Okay, that's fine. We'll just go nuts then. Hit him with that.
And then, unfortunately, I gotta...
Also strike him. Or kick him.
And then, since you're also the dual-wieldy guy, we're gonna flurry this guy, so the overwhelms will stay.
Yep. And then whoever's taking the hit from him, use the guard, just to guard.
And then using this kick isn't worthless. Like, I don't know if this guy moves around a lot. Oh, also he's poisoning, which is scary.
Yes. Yeah, I suppose that kick may still apply the...
Yeah.
And it did nothing.
It did nothing, okay. But science, we learned.
That also includes did not apply the 3 the 3 crippled.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, that didn't do it. But we didn't get poisoned like I thought we would. Maybe it's because we blocked it.
I don't know.
But either way, we got another reckless cleave.
Yeah, that's the idea.
And this guy is overwhelmed, so this might just kill him. We're gonna ruin...
Withdrawal?
Yeah, we don't need a withdrawal. Frenzied Gouge.
Gain 1 hysterical.
When applied, this player loses all armor and cannot receive more whilst they have stacks of hysterical.
And then gains bleed. Oh no, deals damage and
deals
applies
5 damage and applies bleed. It's just you're hysterical while doing it.
Huh.
And then why don't you just
finish him?
Bonk. Okay, so now we got a free turn.
Yeah, so let's just start bonking. Yep, club first.
What's bonking? Can we...
Hit him with the sharpened steel.
Yeah.
And the other guy uses the hatchet. And then momentum.
Discard of that.
You don't want to have someone apply more bleed to him?
No, just because armor is important.
Yeah, but he wasn't attacking this turn, and...
Yes, but...
And then next turn he's going to attack someone.
He's attacking a whole row.
Yeah.
He's attacking multiple someones.
Yeah, but, I mean...
Look, poison in our scenario is scary because we've used all of our will.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, we would have been fine. Because that would have ticked down, and then you could have given him a ton of armor with guard, round shield, and just, you know, whoever ended up with the thing.
Normally, we'll have this guy sharpen steel. It's technically 1 less damage, but he needs the energy to also dagger.
Okay, that's true. And then experience strike just... no, actually have the... I'd say have the big that guy do it because it's more damage.
And he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Not bad.
So, Wretched Assault. Deal 6 damage X times for each ruin card in your discard pile. We make a few.
We do, but that is also a 4 stamina card.
Yeah.
But it could potentially be very strong if we lean into the ruin a little harder.
And then we got strategy, and then good old Akimbo.
Yeah.
I would say Akimbo or nothing.
Okay. Take your pick.
We'll do Akimbo. I feel like our deck is small enough where adding an Akimbo is fine. There's a superior medium and a superior heavy. So I think our big boy tank takes superior heavy, right?
Sure.
Which means it'll bring him down to 2 stamina currently. Or actually 1 stamina. Which means he can still do things, but...
Yeah, just not as much.
But he's the tank. He needs to be chonk. And then... I guess we just carry around these those. Because this guy... I like him having the extra stamina. He doesn't need that much armor because he's in the back. This guy will eventually figure out a solution for him. But, this is fine for now.
Okay.
I like Excellence.
Yeah, and Dirtwater's behind on XP.
Yeah. He'll become ahead in XP. Good old Dirtwater. Well, let's check this out first. Gain 5 rage whenever an ally dies, but we lose whenever an ally dies.
So that's useless.
At the start of their turn, if this character has more than 75% vitality, they gain 1 stamina.
That's not bad.
And then whenever a character kills an enemy, 1 roar is spawned into their hand.
So whenever they kill someone, they get 2. Then also apply 2 stacks of Overwhelm and get 4 stacks of Charge just for free.
Yes.
But it's when they get the kill.
Yeah, whenever this character kills an enemy.
So that one's really good if you think they're the one that's going to get the kill.
If this was on the guy with the world-ending attack we have, I would say yes, but...
Yeah, I think Energetic is fine, fine.
Yeah, I think Energetic is great.
Do we give him another will so that he can tank a little harder? Do we give give him the stamina? And...
Long-term, this guy's not going to be the big boy tank.
So stamina then.
So stamina. I think once they have 4 stamina, then I can start working into will. So we're getting there.
No, you prioritize stamina higher than I do. I mean, obviously stamina is important, but I like my characters having 2 will as early as possible because those personal abilities are super useful.
Well, I think now's a good chance to really test this kick.
Yeah, definitely.
Probably just kick the bear because the bear's going to do the most damage and he's the chunkier one.
Good call.
So I'll have you do the kick then.
That still didn't apply the 3.
Okay,
so,
maybe it has to do damage to apply it.
Maybe.
Okay.
So I'll move that token then.
Sure.
It's a little sad, but...
So
he might as well dagger one of the rabbits. Or hares. And just Vanguard Strike, Momentum. He can just do everything. It's fine.
I'm going to have this guy Momentum just because...
Yeah,
if,
that way he has the buff.
Yeah. If I draw into that one card, just sweep even harder. See, that said, I did not.
Yeah.
We can club this guy and then hatch it.
Yep. Do it. And the other guy, that top bear, can do the rest of those again. Just keep laying into that guy. And then who's the bear attacking? That guy, so he can't guard. So he should guard just because.
So this other guy's in front, so he could take the armor. My guy in the back doesn't have much armor, but he's in the back.
Yeah.
Okay. We got some akimbo action. We got some longsword action. Longsword will kill this guy, essentially.
Yes.
And by essentially, I mean actually. Like,
yeah.
He did. And then...
And Spiteful does nothing, which is sad.
No.
Just dodge that hit.
Keep the armor high. Hey, look, Reckless Cleave. Oh, combined with a Fury? Maybe
Fury. Go for the bear?
Yeah, maybe we put that big damage on.
Sure, go for it. He's got a long way to go. Do you want a quick hands to see if maybe you can draw into more damage for the Reckless Cleave? You didn't. But you coulda.
I coulda. Although, I'm gonna ruin solid footing, I think.
Ooh.
Apply 4 charge to each character in rank for every stack of bleed on active character.
That's weird. And the other guy can round shield.
Boop. And then, just in case.
Sure.
The other guy's got plenty of armor. He's fine. Okay.
All the card draw.
So we can finish off.
You can finish off the bear. You can kick the rabbit so you can longsword the pair of them.
I suppose that's true.
And then that way, even if the hare doesn't die, we get a free turn. Because neither of them are attacking now.
Yeah, neither of them are attacking ever again.
Yes.
Let's see. Upper hand. Deal 6 damage. Apply upper hand. When this character deals a total of 30 damage to an opponent, they gain 1 max stamina this combat.
It is a good card for boss fights.
Yeah.
And it's a banish, so it gets out of the deck pretty quick.
And then we've seen setup and we've seen distraction.
Yeah.
I'd say upper hand or nothing.
Yeah, I like upper hand.
Okay. Upper hand done. We are missing a couple of hit points, so quick round.
Yeah, wouldn't be terrible.
Or we just start with more armor for the next thing.
Yeah, I like the doggedness personally.
Okay.
A little bit of healing's nice, but we can get more.
Alright,
We
so
can
we
get high
can gain
spirits.
high spirits. We can discard all visible combatants, which is nothing.
I think we get high spirits.
Yeah.
So now our next combat, we're gonna be good.
Prisoners and informant task, but it'll be there for 2 turns. So
Unless something happens with the weird combats.
well, let's hope that doesn't happen. Hey, informant task. Burst into the prison and find several heavy cell doors flanking the far wall. As you approach, you notice a crude pair of crow's foots. My brain wanted to say feet. It just wanted to fix it. As you lower yourself to the heavy iron padlock, you hear the clamoring of guards echo in the nearby hall. You suspect even more are on their way as they call for help. We could pick the lock, or
we can
just
run.
leave. No, we came all this way. We bought a boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So first cards are free.
Upper
hand is a good
Yeah.
early card.
So we're gonna do it with you because you're gonna have the big crazy cleave.
Yeah. So throw that on someone who's got the most armor or most health.
Yeah, this guy doesn't have the most health, but he's got more than 30. So. From the character who applied it. Okay.
Yeah. Out of curiosity, is there a reason you gave it to him over the other guy? Just because you want to burn him down faster?
Yeah. There's no real reason. Like my thought was I'm going to burn him down faster, but then I was like, as I did it, I was just like, but he has to take damage specifically from this guy. So.
Right. You want to put that on someone who's not going to get burned down.
Yeah, but faster. I want to burn down this guy faster anyway because.
Yes.
Screw this guy in particular.
What were those guys doing? Those beavers change to their attack every time you hit that rabbit.
Whenever you play a weapon card, gains 1 stack, and then upon reaching 3 stacks, they change their intent to a powerful attack that does something.
Disarm. Deals 10 damage, applies 2 bleed, banishes the next weapon card you draw for the target character. Whoops.
But they're doing it to this guy.
Yeah.
Who wasn't the one that used either of those weapon skills.
Well, yeah. So have him use the solid footing, just cuz. And then guy in the back use momentum just so he's ready.
Yeah.
Well, that just kills it from the deck.
Okay, and we want to continue our fight against this guy back here.
Yep.
It sucks because I want a longsword at the front for several reasons, but
yeah. Well, then do it.
But I gotta hit this guy so he doesn't get an attack off. Because this will kill him.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And that said, I should have him...
Strong stuff, then immediately do it.
Yeah.
You can wait a turn so he can get another 30 armor.
Nah.
Or you can just do it now and still gain plenty.
Because if I wait, then he's going to lose more health again because he's bleeding.
That's true.
Okay.
So, somebody should quick hands that's not that guy. Yeah, see, I didn't...
Yeah, so that time it only hit once.
And you might as well use the rush as well.
Yeah. We'll get you. And then these guys are both cleave in the front.
Yeah. I don't think you should bother with withdrawal, though, because you need that. Draw all the cards.
Okay. We'll flurry this guy to get him nice and overwhelmed.
That's true. There you go. +1 max stamina for the rest of the fight.
Was it worth it? Questionable at best.
That guy's not dead yet.
Oh yeah, Reckless Cleave was right there.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Did you notice? You just didn't tell me?
No, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, okay.
I'm very tired.
Look, as long as we both didn't notice, it's fine. If you noticed and didn't tell me, I would have been sad.
And then he should brace.
Just cause.
You're not cycling through the deck before we finish this fight, so...
a little sad that I didn't just annihilate those guys, but it's fine.
Alright, Kimbo the guy in the back. Or momentum first.
Good momentum to withdraw, I think.
Yep.
And then a Kimbo.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And then... Sure. Guy in the back should quick hands, just in case we draw something cool.
Yeah, look, it's something cool. So close.
Yeah.
But now all we have to do is hit end turn twice. I'm just going to slam end turn.
You're going to take bleed that way.
Yeah, well. Slam end turn.
I don't know if we need another akimbo.
I don't think we take any of these.
Nope.
I do love that akimbo, but I'm trying to keep the deck small. Swiftly after the last body hits the ground, you haul the door open, and the informant's wife timidly clambers out. You guide her to the corner as you hear a second group of footsteps hurrying down the corner door. Oh, God. Open the second cell.
Yep.
Well, why couldn't they be kept in the same cell? What the heck?
For just this reason.
Hey, look, Reckless Cleave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burn the Spiteful, since you never seem to let that guy get no armor anyway.
It's not about let. It's just I don't have a good setup for it. I don't want him to wear no armor.
Well. Alright, what's Despair do?
Banish 2 non-ruin cards from your hand. Deal 20 damage. Gain marked.
Ooh.
I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah, you could end the round that way.
Uh,
Because you can do it to play the other 3 cards and then play Despair. Despair.
I get it. So now I can just kill that guy.
You could, but what's the other guy attacking? Because you don't want to be overwhelmed and then take that hit.
Well, he wouldn't be
marked.
overwhelmed. This guy would be
Oh,
overwhelmed.
it's just gain marked.
Yeah.
Marked means nothing to our party.
I'm considering just having him swig this and just will out.
Just so you don't banish the Despair. Banish it from the Despair? Yeah, go for it. And you kill him, or do you do more damage to the other guy?
I think I'm going to kill him.
Okay.
Take less damage.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, Marked does absolutely nothing against our party, which is nice.
Alright. We can... Well, this guy's going to brace because...
Yeah.
Why not? But Flurry Akimbo is also with Flurry Club Akimbo.
Flurry Club Akimbo brace.
Yeah. Do it all to this guy.
Yeah. Well, if you're gonna should have clubbed first.
Well, that applied Overwhelm. So.
Yeah, and that applies Vulnerable.
Yes, but Overwhelm, 2 stacks of Overwhelm is more potent than 1 stack of Vulnerable. Well, because Vulnerable doesn't multiply on itself.
That's true.
So I did it in the correct order for maximum damage. Now he doesn't have to brace.
That's true.
No, I can kick this guy so he attacks, and then I brace whoever he hits.
Silly.
Actually, no, he's doing a whole rank of attacks. So
yeah,
no, that's a terrible idea. Let's see. Can momentum withdraw to slightly hit a strike harder?
Yeah, or you can just hit him with the 2 strikes and then. I wouldn't have even bothered. I would have actually played that to get out of his way.
Eh. I have enough armor. It's just like I don't care. Slap.
Quick hands, the solid footing. Oh, you don't have the solid footing, just quick hands. And he's dead.
Alright. Prison Break. Continuing to be successful.
Yeah.
Shrapnel. Deal 5 damage if the target has more charge than armor. Deal 4 times 3 damage. Protection. Gain armor equal to the total number of adjacent allies in rank. And then
total armor of adjacent allies in rank.
Yes.
So you just take all of their armor and stack it onto yourself on top of their already armor.
Yes.
That's potentially a very strong card if we can get another bear.
Yes.
But I don't know if we need it.
Correct.
I don't think shrapnel is too specific.
Yeah. I say nothing.
Yep.
Keep deck small. Small deck. Oh, we got 2 leveled bears. This is Tank Bear. Whenever this character receives damage, the attacker gains 1 poison.
That's pretty good.
Whenever this character plays a card costing will or uses their ability, they gain 10 vitality.
That's not bad.
At the start of the turn, this character has no allies. They are amazing.
Will never be effective.
If I can get Lone Wolf on the bear that's got the crazy attack, kill off the other bears and just go nuts.
That won't work, though.
Why not?
So for the same reason that Marks does nothing against our party. If any of the bears die, the run is over, remember?
Oh, yeah.
So Lone Wolf is useless here. I would love to see a run where we can make Lone Wolf do its job, but
whenever this character plays, I being a tank, I feel like this is the
that's pretty good.
This is the
but
way.
Then that means we have to give him will.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that he's got superior heavy armor and he's got 1 stamina is real rough.
I know, but
and then Deep Spare. And whenever this character plays a card, 1 poison is applied to a random opponent.
That's actually pretty good considering he's the one that's got all the stamina.
Whenever this character uses a racial ability, draw a card. That's what the other guy needs.
That's what the other guy needs now. Yeah.
And then now
the roar again.
Yeah, and then the roar again.
So when he kills an enemy, he gets the roars, which is still pretty good.
Yeah, and consider he's the one with the world ender attack.
Oh yeah, I thought this was the other guy for some reason, but yes. Yeah. So that's exactly what we said earlier. He wants Blackfoot.
So there we go.
And more stamina.
He's already got the light armor.
For now. You want to give him?
I'm gonna give him 1 more stamina, and then I'll go will from here. Burst the second door open, and a young wolf rushes out and over to their mother. You explain to the informant's wife their plan of escape, and you must hurry in secret to meet with their husband. Urgently hurrying down a narrow alley, you bid them farewell as you scurry back into the bustling street. All right, so hopefully job done. Oh, hesitation.
Well, let's take it. Stroke of Genius would have been great, but no hesitation.
We've been ambushed.
Fight that rabbit.
It's all because we hesitated.
No, we didn't hesitate. Wow.
Oh, you said fight the rabbit.
I did. You were just like, nah, wolf.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, it's those 3.
I'm sorry, James. I didn't mean it.
It's fine. Upper hand against that wolf is a great idea.
Yes. Or I can upper hand one of these guys and then just immediately go to town all with the same character.
That's true.
Because I have 5 stamina. This guy has 5 stamina and can do the Flurry Akimbo combo.
Go for it.
Which I think, all told, will do the whole shebang. So let's try it here. Yep, it just instantly. And also that guy's dead.
Yeah. And if the other guy wants, he can brace against one of the attacks.
Yeah, sure.
Might as well.
Man, that one rabbit, he didn't see it coming.
He'll never see it coming.
Let's see. Take out the other rabbit, I suppose.
Sure.
So we should club him.
And then strike him and then sharpen steel him.
Can I get him low enough where that hatchet will do?
No.
Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah. Then that no turned into a yes very quickly.
No.
No. Yes. Maybe? Possibly. Oh, that rabbit's being wily.
Yeah, kill him.
Okay. Okay. I need to get another weapon for this guy in particular. Like, this weapon sucks.
I mean, his weapon's doing great right now.
No, it's not. He hasn't even used it yet.
Well, it's because we haven't drawn it.
Yeah, I know. But it does. His two-handed weapon has less weapon damage than this guy's one-handed weapon.
Well, yes, but his weapon hits up to 3 enemies.
Yeah.
It's a lot more damage.
But I'd still rather have the weapon damage, so I want to use weapon damage moves.
And that's not the one that does it.
Hey, look, Lug's third.
Yeah, and then he's dead.
Barely.
Yes, he was hit with a bear.
Yeah, if I was a bear, would I be barely?
I don't know.
Oh, you got a couple of charge on you. And 1 stamina.
Do it.
Get him.
Oh, the bear's taking damage.
Yeah, he's going to take 2.
Oh, he's got no armor, though.
It does got no armor, though. It do be like that, though. Actually.
The nice thing with Reckless Cleave is if we play everything else first, then we can Reckless Cleave without having to banish something or to ruin something. But we also can just like happily do other things. But yeah, discard the kick. Yeah, Round Shield, Vanguard, and Reckless. No! Why though? Why though? I feel like that was on purpose.
It was.
That's such a waste.
Look, he needs protection.
No. You're lucky he didn't draw it. I would have been mad. I would have been actively mad. Play the dagger. And then just kill him with the other stuff.
Why are you mad, though?
I mean, come on. You know why.
Reckless Aid. Instinct. Draw this character's next talent card from your draw pile. That is really good for getting my guy's world-ending attack.
Yes.
Or Deadly Thrill. Deal 10 damage to target dies. Gain 2 stamina. I kind of like Instinct.
The only downside with Instinct is if it's in the discard pile and not in the draw pile, Instinct doesn't do anything.
Well, yeah, but then you use it for somebody else.
Yeah.
But if everyone's talents are in the draw pile or in the discard pile, then you're just unlucky.
Correct. But it's a one stamina card that pulls something else out of the deck, so it's technically speed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, the shadows.
Shadows. Confront the stalkers.
We got 3 turns to do it if we want to do it.
Whenever you select a campaign card, this card moves to its lane.
So, like, if you grab the hidden gem, the shadows will move to the hidden gem.
Oh, okay. And it'll automatically be triggered after you make 3 more choices.
Yes. Or we can confront them early.
Okay. Well, let's
Grab a gem.
grab a gem. Gain 3 charge.
Yeah.
Do we want that on something like a momentum? Just
That should be on momentum, yes.
Now, speaking of which,
Let's pull that off the kick, because that clearly doesn't seem to work.
and then put it on an attack.
Of some sort.
Do we have a free?
Ooh, can you put that on the broadsword? And would that work? Or the longsword?
That, I think, is worth testing.
Yeah.
Why not?
Because, weapon cache.
Also, weapon cache. Oh my god.
Here we go.
Let's get rid of that longsword.
Ah, dang it. That'll be particularly unfortunate.
Oh, we got an S-Stock. We got a Rondel Dagger.
Well,
Our boy can dagger now.
Yeah.
Rogue's Attire. Whenever this character plays a card, they gain 3 armor. Another Superior Heavy. A Soldier's Heirloom. So they get Bolster. This was a good set of cards.
Yeah, and honestly, personally, I like Bolster for the guy with the twin daggers. Because it makes it so that on the first turn, if he draws his talent, he can play it.
Okay.
And then afterwards, he'll just start gaining a bunch of armor. Obviously, he should be doing double daggers, because dagger...
Yeah, he's a bleedy dagger boy. Let's see. D. Henderson, does he want to keep the hatchet? Does he want to go... I actually like the club
I think
better.
the club is better than the hatchet.
And then, do we want to keep the longsword? Do we want to dual wield other things? I want to keep an extra superior heavy armor, just in case.
And then the other question is, does someone want the Rogue's Attire? I really like the Rogue's Attire, but I don't know if it fits any of our people. Does anyone play? Well, I suppose Durwater technically does.
Yeah,
but we can swap
our
him.
back boy.
Yeah,
Rogue
he can do
armor
it.
is actually not bad.
Yeah, he can do that.
It's like he won't get the extra stamina, but he doesn't need it at this point.
Yeah.
So that point, I'd rather carry a superior medium than a regular light.
That's fair.
And then, are we going to keep him doing the longsword for now instead of swapping it up?
I personally think so.
Okay. Because if these were better options for dual wielding, then
you do it in a
I'd
heartbeat.
do it, but meh. I think this is fine.
I think that's good.
And then we'll keep you with the shield, because theoretically he could also dual wield.
Yeah. I think what we really want is that Idawik wants some sort of crossbow. Either crossbow or longbow.
Yes.
If we can get him the longbow where he can, like, get the extra attack cards.
So I think now we confront
the stalkers.
You quickly turn a corner into a narrow passage and wait for your stalkers to follow you in. Suddenly, the figures burst from the other side of the alley, catching off guard. Clippers, agile assassins, famous for their arsenal of poisonous weapons. Ah, shit. One of them dives towards you, blade outstretched. You manage to glimpse a vial of green liquid in the inside of your cloak. Viper's breath. Smashing on the ground would have you suffer a toxic cloud, but might deter your opponents. Gained envenomed. A random opponent in your next 3 combats starts with miasma. And miasma is whenever you draw a card, apply 1 poison. No.
Yeah. Miasma is one. It's when you draw an additional card.
Yeah.
So it's like if you play your quick hands and things like that.
Like we can't do poisony nonsense.
No, I know.
Run, so the elite combat.
But elite combat's good because you get better rewards.
And it's just 2 guys.
2 very strong guys with cool abilities. Pay attention to what they're doing before you do that.
Gains 1 venom. And then move swaps to another rank and lane.
And they both have venom. No, they don't have venom. What is this?
Clipper's agility. At combat start, this character gains 50 armor, but loses 10 armor at the start of every turn.
But then also gains 15 armor every time they move. So don't kick them.
But I
don't know if that counts. But yeah, you can have him instinct into his fancy thing.
So hitting them this first turn is actually not going to do much, though.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to get through it eventually, right?
But they lose 10 at the start of every turn.
Yeah, but we don't want to wait.
Oh, but they also, when they move, they gain 15.
Right,
so,
and what are we going to do? We're going to wait, like, multiple turns? Do you want him to momentum first to do even more damage with it? Or is that or
no, because I think I want to... Well, no, I can momentum away the guard. Because they're not attacking this turn. I was like, I want to keep a kick.
Yeah.
So I can delay one of them.
Yeah, you can momentum away a guard. They're not actually doing damage, right?
Correct.
So now he can do...
Oh, I do have to ruin something.
Oh, that's true. Oh.
Yeah, and it'd have to be the dagger if I don't want to let these guys do things.
I suppose you could do that.
It's unfortunate, but I think that's worth it.
Yeah.
Remove all armor, gain 2 hysteria, deal 15 times 2 damage.
Woo!
Look, you didn't want this guy to have armor, and he currently doesn't have armor.
Correct.
So there you go. Look.
And then he won't be able to gain armor for a few turns, but I think it's fine.
Problem solved, right?
Yeah. Gotta confirm the card for some reason.
And then kick this guy.
Yep.
Oh, even kicking him gave him extra armor.
I know. He's got hysterical, so he won't gain the bolster armor.
Okay, so now he's got venom, so when he attacks, do bad things.
Yep, but we can... Ooh, wow.
Yeah, and he's gonna attack 4 times. That's 4 poison.
Yeah, well, so someone club him.
Oh yeah, you got the club now.
Yep. Also, who's he attacking 4 times?
Big boss man.
He can withdraw and take none of it. Although, is he attacking the bear? Or is he attacking that column? So if you move the bear, will he hit the guy behind him? I know the attacks do that sometimes.
Yeah, and I never know which is which. Smack.
Rush him.
Okay, well...
Try it and see what happens. Yep. It's okay. Then he can brace.
Yeah, for one of the attacks.
Yeah, which will still be enough to block the rest of the damage.
But the poison is what my bigger concern.
Yeah, so then he'll take 3 hits of poison. Those will jump up to 13, and then he can pump and get some armor. That hurts, but he does that. But then he should immediately pop that into armor and be like, hey, look at all this armor I've got now.
Of course, then he's attacking the same guy.
Of course.
And I can't do that same trick again.
Yeah, that's true. That guy's got retaliate up for some reason. That's okay. I think you can crunch the guy in front and start knocking him down. I think he'll be able to end this before that poison becomes actually scary. Yeah, get that cripple on there. Remember, he gains armor every time he plays a card, so the more cards he plays, the better. And then he can help that a little bit. And the bolster finally gives him armor.
That's a lot of poison.
Yeah, it's fine. All you have to do is end this in 2 turns. He does have retaliate, but he can take a few hits of retaliate here. Ooh.
The retaliate turns into poison.
Oh, good to know.
Ooh.
He does also have retaliate, so that's gonna hurt. And have that guy do Vanguard, and the guy in the back do Strike. Or not, because he's already dead. So you can save, I don't know, something.
He's not dead. Because
because the other... sorry, the other side was the one taking the turn. My bad. There you go. It's not... All party members gain 3 bleed. Apply double your party's bleed to a target.
We are all bears.
That could be a fun thing to just be like, all party members gain 3 bleed, and then put 18 bleed on someone, and then everybody cures that bleed for 15 armor.
But since I need those for emergency poison use,
yes.
I don't know.
I agree that I don't think you need it.
Yeah, I think just back.
And Wildfire I don't think is worth the 3 stamina.
Yeah, it's
if it was
so
2,
expensive.
it would be very good.
Ooh,
an Assassin's Blade.
8 damage, apply 3 poison. Dual wielding daggers, apply 2 more poison.
Hey, I think that one of those daggers can go away.
Do I want 5 damage and 4 bleed?
Or 12 damage and 5 bleed.
Wait.
Yeah, but it costs 2 stamina. No, it doesn't.
No.
Is it really?
It's just better.
5 and 4 bleed. Or
12
and 5 bleed. So, yeah, okay.
So, what we're going to do is we're just going to do that.
And it's a multi-hit weapon, which there are some things that care about that. So.
That's just like...
Yeah, that dagger's terrible.
What are you doing, dagger?
Well,
what are you doing with your life?
To be fair, you've got a dagger and you've got a rondel dagger.
Yeah.
So clearly it's going to be the better dagger.
An assassin's blade.
Which is 8 damage, which is respectable. And apply,
5
in this
poison.
case, 5 poison, which is not bad.
I'll take that.
That's pretty cool.
All right, and then we're going to skip the card.
Yep.
So moving on. Frickin' dagger needs to get some help. Durwater's close to leveling.
Yeah, do another fight then.
Good old Durwater.
Dirtwater! Robots in disguise. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I'm a little.
Reckless Cleave right here seems real good.
Yeah, but do we want to do that first, or do we want to wait until we don't have to ruin something? Play the other cards first.
Let's see. You have the most health, so I should apply the poison to you.
Yup. That's a pretty good
It's
turn.
not
That's
bad.
Not bad at all.
Oh,
he should instinct. Ha ha ha! 5 damage and 3 bleed to the whole rank. And then he should strike and brace. Just cause.
So this guy should have.
He should have, but we don't got it. I mean, he could brace, but he's not the one taking the damage.
I could just ruin it because
you could. Okay.
Just because I don't need it right now, and this could be.
Hey, nobody has the stamina to play that.
Yeah, but if they did,
my God, that's a pretty good card, though.
Yep. Oh, this guy's taking some damage that I don't like.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Oh, the bolster went off.
Well, yeah. The only reason it didn't before was because he was hysterical.
Well, that means he's not gonna take any damage.
I know. You seemed like you were surprised that the bolster went off.
Well, for some reason I thought it took an extra turn.
Nope. Again, it just happened to last time because he had hysterical on the first turn.
Well, you're hysterical.
I'm hysterical. I'm wet. I'm in pain.
I think we just do that and that. He's dead.
Yeah.
And then with you,
that guy.
Do that.
And then just be ready. You don't even need to bother with upper hand, but you could.
Well, now he's dead.
That's true. Thought you did it again. Oh, he's got a bolster.
He's got bolster.
Yeah. I'm not mad this time. I had a brief moment where I was like, what the block? But no, it's fine. Oh, he's got
roar. You.
Yeah. I'm going to strike him. I got another roar.
Mirror an opponent's armor. Discard all ruin cards, draw that many, or apply 3 poison.
We debated buying a deep breaths before. But I don't think we need it.
Yeah, I don't think we need it. I don't think we're ruining enough.
I don't think we need any of these. I'm just poison tip is fun.
Yeah, I think.
We don't need it.
Yeah, we'll keep spell. Good old dirt water.
Dirt water. I'm a little sorry.
This character gains half of their defense as his chart. He doesn't have defense.
No.
Roar is good.
Just put a roar in there.
And deal weapon damage X times the amount of winded this character has. I could give him the heavy armor.
Yeah, but I think the other guy needs cornered.
So then the only option is roar.
It's either roar or forfeit, honestly. But roar is a zero cost
is
that
too
banishes.
good.
So.
Yeah, roar is too good to get rid of. And then now we start willing up here. Well, I guess we're gonna crossroads. Voices in the Dark.
Oh, Voices in the Dark is like one of my favorite events.
I don't think I'm familiar. Let's find out.
It's so spicy.
A dark alley calls to you, whispers scratch your ear, seemingly from nowhere and everywhere all at once. Your feet seem to carry themselves into the darkness, but your gut senses something terribly wrong.
The eve of great slaughter. He has called us here and now. Weep for him and receive his blessing.
Receive blood ritual and 3 times injury. So deal 3 vitality damage for every stack of bleed on this character. And
putting in a injury. That's 1 blood ritual and 3 injuries. Which, in this deck, isn't necessarily terrible, because you could just be like, injury, or potentially injury, and then turn that 30 bleed into 90 armor. And then Blood Ritual itself does vitality damage for each stack of bleeds. You can just be like, injury, I take 10 bleeds, so that's 30 vitality damage to someone. You just bypass the armor entirely. And then turn that 10 bleed into 30 armor.
But
it's spicy. But I will say the alternative is we can fight them and get their gear.
Is that what happens?
The bleed gear is so spicy.
Well,
it is the spiciest spice that's ever spiced, and I love it.
Sounds spicy.
It's so good.
Well, I can smack them all.
Yeah.
Drew Instinct again. And I can smack them all.
Also, they have 10 armor and 80 health. It's a bit of a scary fight, and they are going to be applying a lot of bleed because that's sort of their thing.
We're bears. So I think I just we start going ham on the damage, right?
Ham on the hamage.
But
he also has the longsword here.
No, I actually think
he can instinct.
I think he has to instinct here because I can't longsword and do the other thing.
Correct.
So.
But I mean, him doing the instinct isn't bad anyway, cause no, it's the wrong one. Oh, that's so sad. Although, I mean, him roaring before the longsword is not bad though. Might as well put the overwhelm on someone and then longsword.
That guy.
Oh man, fuck that guy in particular.
Yeah.
Wham. I'm gonna just keep stabbing him with things.
Let this guy have some fun, because after the first turn, he never has stamina again.
It's true.
And
unfortunately, the other guy is going to take some damage. But they don't do a ton of damage. It's just some bleed.
Yeah, which means that he... Ugh. There's my Reckless Cleave. Oh, yeah. And I can flurry up somebody.
Yup.
Probably just work on taking
try
this
to
guy
kill
out
the
here.
one if you can.
Get rid of the rush, probably.
Do you want to play the other cards first? A kick is helpful.
A kick is good here.
And he has to be the one to do it if you're going to do it.
I'm going to kick this guy. Well, no, we got a Reckless Cleave first.
Yes. And then,
So get rid of the
trash
rush.
the rush. It's fine. The Perish.
Cost 5.
Banish all cards in hand. Take 5 damage. Deal 15 vitality damage for each banished card. If the active character dies, double the damage. Well, that's never going to happen. Alright, and then definitely kick that guy.
Well, I think we don't kick.
Don't kick?
Because I can either kick or sharpen steel. I can just kill this guy. Although, in 2 turns, I guess he'll die on his own.
Yeah, but... So I suppose either way, you're stopping 18 damage.
Yeah, so I think I'll go with the kick because I think it's technically more efficient.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and he's crippled.
Cripple, yeah.
Haha.
What attack are they doing? I see they're doing 18 damage and
4 bleed applies 2 bleed.
Yeah, so he's gonna gain bleed.
In fact,
do you want to do it yet, or do you want to wait till next turn since he's gonna take more bleed?
He can do it because he's not being targeted right now, and he's got 5 bleed on him, and I don't want him to take 5 more damage.
Okay.
He can wait.
And he'll do it next turn.
Yeah. So now we never have to worry about this guy.
Yeah.
He'll just kill himself.
Yep.
So let's see if we can kill this guy this turn.
You can hit him with a lot of things. You got the Assassin's Dagger. You've got a Momentum. You got a Vanguard. Tanky Boy should definitely be using his power this turn.
Yeah.
Just again, 27 armor.
Let's see. Do one of those. Do one of those. Don't know if we're gonna have
unfortunately
enough
not enough damage.
Momentum into an upper hand or a strike.
Yeah. Momentum away the solid footing. Upper hand is slightly more damage.
Yeah.
It'll never go off, but.
Yeah.
And then who's he attacking?
We should have had him brace.
Yep, that's okay.
That's fine.
Yeah. They'll survive.
Just in case, I'm gonna give you a little bit of armor.
Sure. And it's more armor because Rogue's tire.
Yep.
Cool. I like it.
Alright, so that guy's dead. This guy's dead. We just have to worry about the middle guy now.
Yes. Club him. Whap.
And now everyone's dead.
Yep. You can try to kill him faster if you want.
I just have to hit the guy in the back to end the fight.
True.
Let's see.
And then you don't have enough to...
Yeah.
But yeah, you do that to stop the bleed. Beautiful.
Okay. It took a little bit of damage. There's another momentum, retro assault, intentions.
Yeah,
we've already agreed we don't need any of that.
But now... Oh.
Yeah, cruel sickle. Gain 4 bleed.
Yeah.
Deal 12 damage to an opponent. Apply 4 bleed.
But then...
And then... Unholy. At the start of their turn, all stacks of bleed on this character are converted into vitality and removed.
Right. So they never gain armor from their armor. But instead, they turn bleed into heals and don't ever care about bleeding ever. It's just bleeding is just good for them at that point.
All stacks of bleed on this character are converted into vitality and removed.
Yeah. But it's their armor, so they don't have armor.
Wait. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
They can gain armor.
Well, yeah, they can gain armor, but just not from their armor.
The way you were saying it, I was like, they can't gain armor?
No. They can gain armor, but they need it from
So
something
this goes on
else.
dirt water, right?
I would be down for that.
Oh, but that's not a dagger.
You're right. We could technically put the daggers instead of the longsword.
Yeah. I think that might be the way to go. So we do that.
Oops.
Do that. You just get rid of the longsword. I'm sorry, crippled token.
Yeah, it is a little sad that we can't do that. And then do we want the bolster on someone? Or would we rather him keep the rogue's attire now that he's a dual wielder?
Yeah, the rogue's tire's fine, honestly.
Yeah.
We'll carry the bolster instead of a superior medium.
I'm okay with that. So.
Well.
It's definitely spicy, but.
And now we have room for another one-hander because this is not a two-handed weapon.
Correct. And again, it's one of those things where it's like, that weapon becomes so strong because it's 12 damage, gain 4 bleed, which is actually 4 vitality.
Yeah.
Or because we're bears, that 4 bleed could instead be 12 armor if we wanted it to be.
That seems pretty good.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a spicy one because it's just like we're starting with no armor and you have to gain armor some other way. We could sell our equipment now if we wanted.
Well, we do have extra stuff.
Or we could heal a person, which might be good for Dirtwater.
Yeah, I think I like the idea of healing a person.
We technically have time to do both if we really wanted to.
Yeah, I'm less interested in this because...
You'd rather carry the armor for some reason?
Well, it's just like we don't know who else we might get in our travels. Who
Yeah,
knows?
but we rarely.
Dirtwater. Heal it up.
Nah, he's poisoned.
Well, look, we're used to it at this point.
Ooh.
Well, you know what? I think we're going to go look at Smithy's Apprentice.
Yeah, sell that armor. Get that money.
Look at him. Just look at that face.
Yeah. Or we can pay him and just remove a skill. Yeah.
We're trying to spell the deck, right?
Yeah. We still got strikes, and yeah, I think the strikes.
Thanks for the coin. Perhaps I'll buy a new hammer. Goodbye.
Have a great time. Well, the sage.
Well, the other two suck, so sage it is. Ancient figure.
Some florins for a wise fellow.
Remove a card. Like all of our talents are doing pretty good right now.
Yeah, remove a card's pretty good. I like the fact that you have the option to reroll the talent, but
man, we're just throwing away a lot of our Garbo cards.
Yeah, we still have a dang 25.
Courage.
Courage is great.
But who's getting it? Henderson. Which one was that?
I don't know, but
I think that's our tanky boy.
yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, extra stamina is great for anyone.
Yeah. But I admittedly wouldn't have minded that on somebody else. But he was the one that was struggling the most with it. So
Yeah, he was also down a stamina.
Mentor.
Modify deck.
I think that one is duplicating a skill, though.
Sometimes. The mentor can kind of be a couple different things. I believe.
Oh, we're also really close to leveling.
That's true. We could do a fight.
Close to a thing.
Yeah, go for it then.
Yeah. We'll do a fight this time. Because I'm just like, I'd like to get a level before the next boss fight. Oh, well. Durwater doesn't do armor anymore.
Yeah. Could also do the upper hand first if you wanted him to get it.
Yeah, well, it's too late now.
That's okay. He can do the upper hand because he's going to hit a lot of things anyway.
Upper hand this guy because poison that guy.
And then we don't need to do anything else. But...
I'll brace him.
Yeah, might as well.
Actually, I should. Like he's low on health. I can.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, heal that up because that's vitality.
Yeah. Just and then we'll brace for impact, and then I'm actually not going to will until next turn to get even.
Let that poison jump up
even
to
more
11.
stonks.
Because it's like you could do it now for 9 armor, or you could do it next turn for 30 something armor. Yeah, 33 armor, 39 armor. Boop. Boom. The cruel sickle. Oh, he's got the roar.
Oh yeah. I should probably roar this guy. Oh dear.
Yeah, it's a turn.
Oh dear.
And you already used that one,
Yeah.
so the instant goes to that guy.
So but someone's got to be roared first.
Yeah. Roar that guy in the middle because he's got the most to go.
Or we can roar one of the side guys to
just make sure they go.
Yeah,
make sure they die.
Make sure they get got.
That's true. Go for it.
Let's roar the bottom guy because he's got the lowest.
Go for it. Sickle someone, and he can instinct too, just to get it going.
And then I'm like, I could also momentum like a sharpened steel to get 6 more attack on the hitting everybody.
That's true.
I think that's a worthwhile trade. Well, let's wait and see if I pull the right card first. I did. Okay.
That is important.
Or I can just reckless clip without it and then play all of this stuff and then momentum at the end of the turn.
Because how much damage is Reckless Cleave doing here? It's
28.
And
then plus 50% to this guy.
Oh, right. If you sharpen steel, will Reckless Charge kill him? Or if you momentum, it'll definitely kill him, right?
Uncertain. I might just save momentum for the last card for next turn.
Okay.
And then just play everything else.
I'll play everything else then. Don't forget the other...
Yeah, Reckless Cleave will have to ruin a card, though.
Yeah, so you actually save that for last... Oh. Right. You can't save them both for last.
Maybe I get rid of the momentum then, if we're trying to figure that out, and then that way I can play both of these.
That's true.
Yeah, I think that might be the way to go.
Oh, maybe it'd be a bleed card.
Oh, hey,
yeah, that stayed. That's cool.
Deal 5, take 1, gain 3 charge.
That's not bad.
Well, select a target. Just slap. And then...
Plus, yeah, because of the sickle is a 12 damage weapon that makes the sharpened steel so much better in his hand.
So this guy's just dead.
Yes.
Like, just dead. So the bleeding, he'll bleed himself, but bleeds heal him.
Correct.
So him taking 1 damage first isn't a big deal.
Correct. And then you sickle. And then you end turn and he'll heal.
At the beginning of next turn.
Well, yes.
Because he's going to take some damage here. And then, oh yeah. Oh, that's so good.
It's very good.
This guy gained a lot of armor here.
Yeah, but you can kill him probably. And you can kick one of them.
see. He's not dual wielding anymore, so this guy
he's
has
got
to
to
do all
akimbo
this
now.
stuff. So who do we kill here?
Well, considering the wolf does 3 times as much damage.
But has slightly more health when you consider the armor. But he's got more stuff on him.
Yeah,
so.
I think we try to kill him if we can.
Okay.
So now
And
he's dead. Then you vanguard him and then kick him.
Boop. Get out of here.
And then end the turn because we don't need to bother with the withdrawal.
Oh, man. Now that I have all this bleed stuff, all the self-bleed things, I'm just like, man, I wish I had those.
I know. But it's one of those things where it's like...
I should have clubbed first.
You don't know that those guys are going to show up, but if they do, it's just like, oh, I wish I was prepared.
Red powder. Oh, another instinct.
Yeah, both are very good.
I think red powder is just so good, though.
It's pretty dang good.
Imagine a red powder into the big swing.
It's pretty good.
Oh, and we got a couple of levels, which is why we did that combat in the first place.
Yep.
All right, here's Tanky Boy. Bull's Charge, we don't need. Toxic Crusade. Whenever an opponent gains a... Oh, yeah. The Toxic Crusader was an actual movie.
Yes.
So that's where my brain went. Whenever a target opponent gains a status effect, they also gain 2 poison. Huh.
Does that count for any status effect they gain ever?
I think so.
So, like, does the poison compound itself?
Probably not.
Because, at the start of their turn, they'll gain 1 poison and then gain 2 poison.
I don't think it works that way.
Probably not.
And then overpower. This character's next attack deals damage to vitality. You can move him.
Yeah. I like to get the Toxic Cascade and see if we can make it work.
But this is on the guy with low stamina. Because he's got the armor and it costs 3.
That's true.
And it's only for 1 target.
Yeah, but it's good for, like, the big heavy bosses that have a ton of health.
It's true. But I don't know if it's good enough. What do you think?
I think it's fun, because it's also a banish card, so...
Okay.
And you can give him another stamina if you think he's...
Yeah, well, he's the main tank, so I wanted to give him will, but if I'm taking that, he needs the stamina to play it.
That's fair.
So, I guess he's getting stamina. And then... all or nothing. He doesn't get charged stuff. Strong stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
could be a forfeit.
I'm going to say forfeit because I don't want to... I want Instinct to pull Reckless Cleave.
Correct.
I was actually hoping to get a second Reckless Cleave.
Yeah.
And then he can get the second well.